Hey everybody, this is Ahdoom, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon, The Crimson Court, and I know I've said this before, but this time I mean it for sure, we are absolutely going to kill the Baron, and we had better do it in under 45 minutes, because then I have to run, and I'll have to make this into a split episode. Going to bring along a pretty epic party of people that can slay any position, or at least almost any position. That Vestal Brimu has a couple of negative quirks, but again, off guard is only a problem when you have to deal with multiple combats. We're only going to have one first round, and it's going to be the goddamn Baron. Bellicott is kind of okay across the board and does have a stress reduction quirk in place. Not sure it's going to be the best thing in the world. Could actually pay to level up Target Whistle to debuff Prots, but I'm going to leave things as they are, given our cat situation. And Buron, the brand new Master of Flagellant, and he is a master of being a Flagellant, has Punish, Exsanguinate, and Redeem, as well as Endure, which is kind of a bit ho-hum, but it'll take it anyway. The hero of the match, though, is going to have to be Fergant, the Master Hellion, who is now back after some extensive stress remediation, who's rocking the ability to hit any position on the game board with some pretty healthy damage, taking care of HP on all these guys, make them a bit more survivable. Not too worried about stress. These guys will take an absolute butt ton of stress, and that's just fine by me. With that all said, though, it's time to embark upon our mission to use up one of our 7 invitations. And again, if you guys are at all concerned or confused as to where your invitation count is, just go to the embark screen. It's that number right there. Number right there. This represents the progress towards the boss kill, but this is the invitations. Provision up. Use that invite. And first things first, let's bring along some blood. We're not going to need a lot of it, because it's going to be a fairly short crawl as far as these things go. It's going to be one room, hopefully, and a kill, and then that will be it. But what we will need to do is make sure that we're bringing a reasonable stack of things to remediate damage. Don't need keys, don't need shovels. What we do need, though, are a couple anti-venoms, a couple of bandages, a couple of medicinal herbs. I'll bring a few more bandages. I think that's going to be enough for anti-venoms, and yeah, definitely no need for holy water in this map. No, sorry, Bob. We'll bring no torches. Again, I'm expecting to just walk into this. I'll just bring the one. No, actually, don't even need any, because yeah, I'm just going to walk into this and then just kill this guy. Hope this is the right call to make. I can afford to lose guys if I have to. I can afford to waste this money if I have to as well, but I want to get this kill, and just to be super safe, I will bring along... No, I think that should be... No, let's bring the full stack of bandages. We're going to bring them. Medicinal herbs again. Anti-venom again. Not sure how it's going to drop. Not sure how it's going to work. I just want to make sure that I'm ready for whatever comes. Come what may. Let's embark on through. No, we only have one room left, guys. I just want to finish this goddamn dungeon. I want to get it done. Alright, let's see how this all works out. By the way, I know this is my 5th or 6th attempt at the courtyard. I'm sure some of you guys have probably done a much better job of this than I have. But you're awesome, and I am merely Ahdoom. And with that all said, I hope you guys like watching these things. If you do like them, give me a like. If you have some feedback, give me a comment, and let's get into the dungeon. Hopefully exactly where we left things off, otherwise this could be a disaster. Alrighty then. Boss through here and then a curio. I think we should just be fine. Let's go through and see what we have to see. I think a curio is going to be another one of these free chest things. Okay, so he's going to deploy in some random location, and he's going to have half of my abilities locked out. The last time I was here, he was in position 2. So I may as well try that in case the game is actually scripted rather than being random. That kind of makes sense. Oh, okay. Didn't notice that my Vestal is rocking wasting already. I'll have to deal with that as soon as it's her turn. Could have dealt with it before for less ill effects. But let's try damage on position 2. Nope, it's just a supplicant. Alright, we'll focus down on him and try and get him taken care of. No worry about wasting there. 10 damage made, and a bit of bleed to boot, and he's dead in the next turn, which is just fine by me. Next up, we can try out damage on position 3, which everyone can strike with some pretty hefty attacks. Let's give that a go. 6 damage made, and it is the Baron, so it seems like the Baron will be in the second position you attack no matter how that goes. So pay close attention. If you're doing your own Baron Bash, and you have limited attack positions, then make sure that you focus on getting damage dealt to him. Ooh, stun. I have a chance to stun him? Wow. Make sure that the second thing that you attack is the thing that is the position you want to do the majority of your damage in. Let's try for a stun. Doesn't take, and that's not a huge surprise by any measure. Don't love our abilities being locked out, that's for sure. Crowd pleaser, everyone dodges, which is a nice thing to have happen, and he moves forward a few positions. This chap is dead. I don't know if when we kill these things whether or not we get our abilities back, but we aren't too crippled, fortunately. Let's drop a bleed on the Baron, and that reduces his resist nicely. Unfortunately, he's not in the right position for us to... necessary discipline, 7 damage. That's pretty hefty, but he does move her around. I'm worried about that horror attack and the bleed, but we can do something about that bleed, fortunately, right about now. Alright, try for the stun again. Again, it's the only ability that's currently unlocked for her, and the stun takes, fantastic. So we've got a free pass on quite a bit of damage, potentially. Let's keep things rolling down. Unfortunately, I can't drop a heal on her right now unless my flagellant gets some damage to him. Done. Right, that supplicant's dead, and he shuffles forward. Let's see if we get any abilities that are unlocked. Probably not. Necessary discipline this time. The flagellant, 8 damage taken, and that's fine. You just give him some pain. I do not mind that in the least. 178 damage left on... 178 HP left on the Baron, with 5 bleeds coming through the next few turns. Let's keep things going in terms of the pain train there. Bang, 10 damage made and done, and bleeds topped up to 7. Don't pass! Alright, we're going to need to give that guy some blood. That's regrettable. 6 damage now on the Vestal, and she is looking quite impacted. Concerned she might die because all of her useful abilities, like heals and so on, are completely locked up. Let's just move her back, and let's give our Flagellant the chance to do some good. 17 damage taken. And I don't know if any of his healing abilities are actually going to be accessible. It looks like they aren't. And he's taken some pretty hefty damage there. I'm not sure whether this is actually going to play out the way I want it to. I'm certainly looking like I'm going to be taking a loss here on a couple of guys if things don't start going in my favor. Do I need to start taking out those pulsating eggs to unlock my abilities? Is that the mistake that I'm making? Alright, you're burrowing down. Do I get a free pass on some heals? Because that would be amazing. This is not looking good. I can't heal anyone. Let's start on the first position there. 7 damage, and we're unlocking Chevalier, which is really regrettable. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright, let's get some damage going. Hopefully take this guy out promptly. Can't guarantee anything. 10 hit points down, and I'm getting really nervous. Chance to stun isn't too shabby though, so if we start taking these guys out, I might be able to just faff. That could be the best option. Oops, dog treats. Sorry, forgot about that. 8 damage, and this Chevalier should be dead in a few moments. Gonna keep focusing on him though, because I can't afford to do anything else. I hope that by taking him out, I damn it. Alright, that is not working for me. Alright, what can we do? What can we do? Alright, let's Dazzling Light on the second Pulsating Egg and hope that I can unlock some abilities. Critical for 5, and it's another damn Chevalier. Let's at least do him some damage. 18 crit, fantastic. May not get a turn in, and hopefully he unlocks some abilities for me. I need some abilities unlocked like there is no tomorrow, and this should be... okay, almost a kill. 5 damage, and if I get an action in first... no, don't pass! Alright, you're going to freak people out. Let's get you some Bloodlust. Yep. Good. And just don't miss. Alright. 8 damage done, and our abilities are still locked, which is kind of a crippling nightmare. I'm going to spend the turn moving the Vestal back a position, and I'm going to wait. Let's give you the blood as well. Don't want you bloodlusting though. I'm fine for the Flagellant to be bloodlusting, but alright, let's start things off with a Pulsating Egg on this position here. I don't know if it's going to be of any good to me. Nope, it's just the goddamn Baron. Let's try and take him down. I'm not sure I can win this. I'm not sure if I should run. I'm not sure what the threshold is. Fortunately, I haven't invested too heavily in anything. Bleed resist is reduced though, so let's keep that damage over time running. 133 hit point, and let's try for the stun. Crit for 4, does it take? Yes, it takes! Okay, that's something. Those freaking eggs are locking me out though, and I can't do diddly about that. The stun only takes away one of his turns, but one of his turns is one of his turns, right? Let's keep pain going. Only 7 damage this time around, but the bleeds are mounting up rapidly. The thirst goes down on the Vestal for 7 damage, and she is looking pretty critical. That heal though was not appreciated at all. Let's keep the Exsanguinates, sorry, let's keep the Punishers going. Keep mounting up those bleeds, and 15 bleed taken. He's down to 100 HP, necessary discipline, and he is taking down my Hellion by 10 and putting down a horror attack to boot. Let's keep the pain train rolling. 13 damage, and the bleeds are back up to 10. All I can do is try and stun, but his resistance is not going to be through the roof, fortunately. 3 damage taken, and the stun is resisted, but it's the only thing I can do with this gosh darn Vestal. Unfortunately, she's probably going to be dead now. No, she dodges. I'm getting so lucky here. Let's keep Hound's Rush going on this guy. Keep mounting that damage over time. 9 damage and 10 damage to come in the coming turns from bleeds. Crowd Pleaser. Damn it! Okay, it's a crit for 1, but we're looking at... Okay, that Flagellant is going to be... Oh, yes! Stalwart! Nice! If you could just, like, drop some heals on people, I'd be so damn happy. Alright, time to start doing some good old-fashioned smackdowns in the front row. 15 damage made. He's on 35 HP. Necessary discipline with the Houndmaster. Finally spreading out the damage. Takes 9 and juggles positions, but I think I should be okay. Unfortunately, that bleed might cause me a problem, but I still have bandages, and I'm fine with that. Oh, Flagellant doing some damage to Stress and not Life. He has like 1 hit point left. We've got to finish this quickly. 4 damage taken. Bleed's been buffed up to 7, but if this guy heals again, I'm in trouble. Let's try for the stun. Let's try for the stun. It's probably going to resist. Yup, it's going to resist, but it's the only move we can do. The third act comes into play, and this is hellish. Healing prevented yet again, and I've got, like, no hit points left at all. Let's try on the first position. It's an Esquire who has some, yep, bleeds already on him. Okay, you're going to move, and that's a problem, potentially. Let's get rid of your bleed. You're craving. Let's give you the blood. Let's hop you up. And, out of position for Hound's Rush. Alright. If we unlock these guys, I'm going to be unlocking a World of Hurt, so I'm going to lose the turn, and I'm going to move back. Okay, I'm going to get a Wicked Hack going and hope to God for an insta-kill. Nice. Okay, that's something. Can't do anything aside from stunning this egg, and it's a Chevalier, and he won't get a turn in this round, but he will... Okay, he's slow at least, that's something. Okay, Stress I'm going to have to live with, functionally. Hound's Rush, let's get some damage done, 10 plus a bit of bleed. Oh my god, I don't think I'm going to live through this. We have to do a focus on fast damage though, so let's avoid the bleed, and I think this guy is not quite dead in his next turn. No, but now he is. Okay. Healing prevented. Who the hell's idea was that? Alright, let's keep things going and unlock the third position. Alright, it's just a Supplicant. We can take a Supplicant, I think. The only problem is, can we survive the inevitable damage that follows? 7 and a bleed in place. We can... Okay, yeah, I know. Don't pass. Okay, that's useless and irrelevant, and I hate you. Supplicant, bit of bleed, and he should be dead. Okay, that's just fine, and let's finish this off. I can't do anything but stun with this move, and these are the wrong abilities for this Vestal. I need to... If I have to do this again, I've learnt my lesson, I hope. Got some active moves. Hound's Rush on the egg. This could well be the last bit of misery, and we're unlocked! We are unlocked for heals. Let's start looking at this. We need to redeem. We need to redeem. We need to redeem. We need to redeem the Vestal. Boom. Okay, we're just a little bit more survivable now. The Vestal should be unlocked as well for this. Let's Oh, only a few more turns left. This is really, really close to the end. The question is, I can't get the kill now. I need to do something else. Let's drop a party heal. Oh my god, beautiful critical on the Vestal as well. And I think we might live, but I could just be overconfident here. 5 damage on the Houndmaster, that's okay. He's taken up 36 health and he's back to 52. God damn you to hell. 1,000 deaths are not good enough for you, especially with that dodge in place. Crowd Pleaser goes down. That's going to be a bad spread of damage, but we dodge it on everyone. Oh my god. I'm so excited. My response times are slowed. Bleed resist, accuracy debuff. Okay, that's acceptable. Let's keep party healing. Let's keep party healing. And 6s all around. I do not object to that. Necessary discipline on the Hellion. 10 damage, and that I can live with. And she's shuffled in position, but that isn't going to be the end of the earth by any measure. That horror, though, is going to count for a lot, but I can still smack you in the face for 20. And I can follow up with a pretty... What are you doing? Alright, well, at least reduces the bleed. Let's punish this guy. 4 damage plus another 5 points of bleed over the coming turns. But this guy can just suck the life right out of me. Back down to 23. Necessary discipline on the Houndmaster. 9 damage taken. And a shuffle of position. That's going to really be a limiting factor for my Flagellant. And I'm not sure what I need to do. Again, I've got 23 hit points left. What are you doing? What are you doing? Barrels. Okay, that's fine. Rapturous. That's your thing, baby. Flagellants be Flagellants, that's fine. If you get some heals done, that would be even better, but it's not going to happen. I know the Flagellant can only attack from position 2, but he can exsanguinate from anywhere, but it can only attack from position 2. That said, we've got a chance to do 15 damage, plus 5, plus 3. It's not enough. And we do better damage spreads on the Flagellant. Let's not lose our better hitter there. The Thirst goes down on the Houndmaster, though, for 5 damage, and again, it's not like you can get 18 health up. That's acceptable. And again, more debuffs. Punish, 6 damage, and more bleeds to make you live a life of agony. Necessary discipline with the Flagellant. That's just fine by me, guys. If you want to push him down to half-life, I'd be even happier, but you're just a point off, unfortunately. That said, if you take them bleed damage, and that gets me the rest of the way for the kill, that would be beautiful and wonderful and ironic, and as long as no one skips their turn, I'm going to be happy. This could be the final blow. This could be the final blow. Boom! There it is! Whew! God damn. That was intense. That was intense. A blueprint for my troubles. Last Will and Testament. Amazing item for the Leper, aside from that death blow resist, which is slightly concerning, but the extra accuracy of HP above 60% is fine by me. I know there's more of this dungeon for me to find, just a little bit more, a little bit longer, and we can make this through. Alright, let's clear this because we have it, and we may as well. No other debuffs to get rid of, and my god, let's just carry on to the one remaining room in this goddamn, endlessly extensive, miserably redonkulous dungeon, and it's a Forgotten Strongbox. Holds a key needed for this adventure. Well, I already have the Angry Red key. Why was a key locked back here? That makes no sense. Alright, we're done anyway. The Baron is dead. I didn't get any additional freebie glittering prizes, but that's just fine by me. Let's get the heck out of Dodge and collect our justified rewards. Okay, glad I didn't spend too much on anything there. Total haul of just under 20k of gold. The most important thing, though, is we did pick up a blueprint, which will let us unlock a whole bunch of stuff. Probably with crests, ironically. Baron's Lash, 75% debuff resist if Crimson Curse, plus 4 speed, and negative 10% stun resist. That's acceptable. On the other side of things, we have the Atonement Beads for the Vestal, plus 20% damage from melee skills, plus 3% crit for melee skills, and negative 15% virtue chance, which makes me quite inclined to not use this, but she does get a plus 35% debuff skill chance and a plus 35% stun skill chance, which can come in very handy to do things like keep these horrible people, like the Baron, locked down. In any case, we have gotten some levels up in this. In fact, almost everyone has taken the jump. Dark Temptation, that's acceptable as a quirk. I can get rid of that quickly and easily. Everyone's working some pretty high stress, but that was the whole point. Oh my god, if I had known that I could not heal... See, the thing is, I experienced that before, but I thought... What? Okay, so we've removed the curse from everyone. Everyone? Or everyone? Everyone. Okay, the curse has been lifted, which means that we're now back in a place in which we have to... Okay, so all those trinkets that we had that were completely axe, they're no longer relevant or valuable. Oh my god, this changes so much. Oh, Haze of Contagion abated due in no small part to the recent triumph of whatever age-old horror was lurking behind the long, sealed courtyard gate. Hoorah! Hoorah! In the grand scheme of things, removing Curious and Clumsy has no bearing whatsoever to removing, like, the curse from about 11? 10, 11 different people. Yeah, and no more of that. No more of those red bars, thank you very much, until we get infected again. That's going to be the next tranche of misery. But we have a lot to do. The first thing, though, is to think about what we are going to do with our blueprint. We have one. We have one. Now, I quite like improving my healing skills. That goes without saying, and I am always rocking a Vestal, a Flagellant, or a Crusader, if not multiple of the same. I mean, the other thing I could do is... Well, that just buffs the finale. The other option is the Outsiders Bonfire, which I quite like the look of. Or, given the fact that this is going to be beneficial earlier in the game, the Bank. But I'm running pretty damn low on portraits. I'm going to have to think about that. Yeah, offline. In the meantime, we have a small amount of cash. We have a hell of a lot of stress to deal with. And, yeah, no one is rocking any, diseases, plagues, curses, malodorous afflictions, or any other kind of misery. So, well, if you guys want to see how to kill the Baron, you've learned some lessons from me. I'm going to summarize those lessons right now while I have them fresh in mind. Be aware of the fact that you cannot do heals until the last of 3-4 rounds of combat, where you're playing whack-a-mole. So if you're bringing a healing-only skilled Vestal, don't. Bring along a different ability. Bring a melee ability. For the love of God, bring a melee ability which works in the position that you have her in. Beyond that, be mindful of the fact that all of your Flagellant abilities that require him to be under 50% health will not work because they involve a component of healing. And that's, I guess that's meaningful and that's relevant. But, yeah, think that through carefully. Next tip for the Baron, take down the cocoons one by one. Don't try and unlock them all. If you can, just focus your damage on guys that aren't going to be attacking you. That makes that kind of dungeon achievable, because again, they don't get a move when you pop them open. So make sure you focus down. And I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah, make sure you bring bandages. Yeah, make sure you eat your dog treats. Make sure you bring some blood. But you can probably go without anything anti-venom or holy water. And yeah, be ready for a crazy time. Again, the Baron has a mild susceptibility to stuns, and you should take advantage of that. He has more of a susceptibility to bleeds, and he's pretty damn tough for blight, so don't even bother with the Plague Doctor there. Just get your stuns going, and yeah, and have fun. I hope this hasn't spoiled your gameplay for you, but my god, I'm so glad I finally got that guy dead. I appreciate that all I've done is kill the easiest of the, like 3-4 bosses that are in there, and the next one will be worse, and the next one will be worse even still, but I'm just so glad to have the curse off my guys, and I'm so glad to have that courtyard cleared. I thought it would never end. I thought I was going mad. Wow. So much fun. I hope you guys liked watching this. If you have, hit that like button. If you have any comments, or if you want to share some encouragement or commiseration with me, feel free to drop those in the comments below. If you're new to this channel, push that subscribe button. I do these videos literally 2 or 3 times a day. I will flood your inbox with awesome Darkest Dungeon Crimson Court content. And if you are also stopping by for the first time, check out the playlist. For everyone else that's already a subscriber, thank you guys so much for coming back. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will catch you guys next time.